We've already had a competition.
And yeah.
I know, but this isn't even a competition at this point. Would you agree?
Well, I mean, if you're bowing out.
I'm not bowing out. I'm saying I'll just keep going with the regular. I'll beat your ass with the regular one. Let's do this.
Good luck.
I'm coming in hot tonight, Cox.
Burns, where can they follow us?
At @watchyour_lips on Instagram and Facebook. And we are also on Twitter.
Facebook, huh?
Got him again.
Yeah, Facebook.
Everybody, we're back for Watch
Twitter.
Your Lips, episode 23.
That was wrong. 23. What the fuck is
Just
going
kidding.
on here?
Dyslexia. This is 32.
30.
But Jake
Bo
is
Jackson,
on my
right?
left.
Bo Jackson.
Kevin is on my right.
Burnsy.
What's up?
It's at @watchyour_lips on Twitter and Instagram. No Facebook.
That's what I meant.
No Facebook.
Yeah, no
That's
Facebook.
what I meant. And at Watch Your Lips on TikTok.
I was trying to get
Your
to
favorite
that.
app.
I was trying to get to that, but clearly you didn't.
What should they be doing if they're not watching on YouTube? Should they go to YouTube and
Yeah, and subscribe.
subscribe?
Subscribe.
So if you're listening, do us a favor. Head over to YouTube. You don't have to watch them all. Oh, they are fun to watch. I think we're fun to watch. No.
Yeah. No?
Comment yes or
No.
no. If not, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. But hit subscribe. It is episode 32. What's up, boys?
What's up, dude?
Hey, Aaron Judge
happening?
tonight,
Yep.
Wednesday, broke or tied Roger Maris for the home run record in the AL and the Yankees, 61. Fresno State dog. Congrats to him.
Congrats to
Congrats.
Judge.
I think he's going to get it. I think the pressure's off now, right? I think he's
What's he got, 7 or 8 more?
6. I think 6 more games left.
We'll probably get it.
So I would think.
Is the pressure off, or is it more?
I think
on
so.
now
I think it's
to
off now.
break it. You think so?
Yeah.
But now he's trying to go for the Triple Crown.
Well, and he as of today, I believe he was ahead in that race.
Yeah.
By a point or 2.
Those 4 walks helped yesterday.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did he walk 4 times?
Yeah.
did.
0 for
And
1,
10
4 walks. I don't know if they were unintentional, intentional walks. Probably makes sense. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
Love Aaron Judge. Love the Bulldogs. But I will say this, he's not going to be the all-time home run leader. Even if he hits 62, Barry Bonds will still hold that.
I agree.
Okay, I was wrong. I didn't think you would be on that boat. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to get into this debate at another day, though. We definitely.
No, that's fine. We can do
But
it, but I'm just saying.
I'm glad
we
you
can't-
said that. It's out there for the record.
Yeah, we can't discredit Bonds.
No.
Yeah, no, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he's a leader.
And I'll tell you what, if you didn't listen to Hit or Die, that's what we kind of talk about on this last episode of Hit or Die. So we get into that little pub there. Sorry. But football, boys. We are in the thick of football. Baseball still got another week to go. We'll talk more into that. The Dolphins
Hey, the Dolphins.
Fin-
are
Fins
probably
up,
the
baby.
talk of the town right now.
Yeah.
Fins up.
I think even
They'll be
Jeff
down
is
soon.
surprised they're 3-0.
They'll be down soon. Fins will be down.
You think so, huh?
No, I'm just trying to get your goat. They're good.
Trying to get your goat.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that's not going to work. They are 3-0.
But they've started 3-0 a
you
few
said,
times before.
am I surprised?
I think you have to be surprised.
You know,
Jeff.
I said I
For
would
a
be.
guy that said that he wouldn't pick him until a certain week, who wanted to be
Right.
500 after a certain
Right.
week, you can't sit here and say that you are not surprised.
No,
Nobody
I'm not.
watching, nobody listening would believe that.
I'm not saying that I'm surprised or not surprised. What I will say is that I'll go back to what I said originally. If they were 4-2 coming out of week 6, that I'd be ecstatic. And I think we're going to get there.
They very well could be 4-2. They could 5-6-0.
I'm worried Tua may not play. They're being very hush-hush about that for tomorrow night.
He's playing.
Was it a back injury or a head injury?
No, it was a back injury and an ankle.
He's playing.
So he passed all concussion protocol.
Okay.
No.
I didn't see
But he's
any
playing.
follow-up.
Well, and that's the thing. The NFL now, it's like you don't have the opportunity to say, hey, coach, I want to go back in.
Right.
Like the
You have
NFL.
Not with
PA.
concussions.
Yeah,
like
The
no.
concussion protocol
They're in
now
a multi-hundred million
so
dollar.
he passed all that.
Yeah.
And what happened, he was spasming, and that's what got him wobbly.
Yeah.
And everybody's blowing it up on Twitter that, Mike
It was a
McDaniels basically wanted to win the game. You always want to win the game, but I don't think he did. He's
not
never going to put his players in harm's way.
I don't
Well,
think,
And if you listen to this guy, you're never going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows week 3, that doesn't matter right now. Having Tua in the long term is way more important. So
their backup situation is not ideal.
I'm not a Teddy Bridgewater fan at all. In fact, I would be very nervous to throw him out there tomorrow. I'd put Skyler out there, the rookie.
I think your defense. I think the Dolphins' defense. While Josh Allen threw for 400 yards, when they needed to make plays, they made
on
plays.
60 plus attempts though, and only completed 40.
That's 400 yards, Jeff.
No, I'm not
That's
taking
a lot
that away.
of completions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had 42 to be exact.
Out of 60?
But you know what?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, but on the goal line, he had none. So, I mean, that wins the game.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't
McKenzie
have his best night, right? That's why.
I don't know. 400 yards.
No, I mean,
42
he was
completions.
he's
pretty
much
good.
He's
He's
usually
still going to win the MVP.
He was one play away from, was it tying it up or winning?
Oh, the Bills gave that game away a few different times.
Yep.
But Miami hung tight. And that defense, man, they're tenacious.
Now they've shown
really are.
if they can hang tight for a whole game, and they can also come back by 400 points.
Yeah, what I don't want them to do is come back by 400 points. You know, I'd like to see them get a lead and just coast it. You know, like they did with the Patriots. They completely controlled the game the whole time. So that, as a Dolphins fan, does make me nervous. I mean, the luck runs out, and I'm not saying this is all luck because I don't think it is. I think the Dolphins deserve to be where they're at. But you can't keep playing really good teams and keep coming back from behind in the fourth quarter every week.
Yeah, it's
it's going to be exhausting on your team.
Mentally,
yeah. And physically, you're going to have a ton of injuries.
Yeah.
Which they're fighting right now. But they're one of the only 2 undefeated teams. Boys. I said you could give me shit after
No,
week
I'm not going to give you shit. I was actually going to compliment your Dungeon and Dragon coach because I think taking that penalty at the end of the game and taking the yards and not the down won the football game.
That's one of them, yeah.
I mean, they put him out of field goal range for sure. I'm saying after that last drive before McKenzie didn't get out of bounds, they took that penalty and moved him further back from kicking a field goal rather than taking the down.
Yeah.
I thought that was...
I mean, getting Allen fired up, which I love it. I mean, face mask, 15-yard penalty, backing him up. They still got the first down. That made me nervous. The last 3 minutes of that game was insane.
Yeah, it was
There was a few this weekend that were like that.
Yeah. There were some good
Raiders,
games.
Kansas City.
Oh.
The Raiders. Speaking
Sorry,
of that,
I don't mean to change the subject. Jeff, congratulations. You're 3-0. You
I'm
call
not.
it quits now.
But I'm very excited.
I do have another question for you.
Yes.
I think I asked you this, but I don't. Was it the win more? Did you like the win more, or did you like to see Dorsey throwing a fit in the booth more?
Ooh. Can I say both?
That's fine.
I mean, I love the win. Obviously, you beat the Bills. They beat us 7 times in a row. Like, that's a huge win. Huge division rival. Bills Mafia came.
Well, you called it before the season, too. You said Bills have a tough time in Miami.
Right. They do. Normally, that game is tight. So they were not going to blow Miami out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be a blowout. What did you say? A blowout fiesta or something like that?
What did I say?
Did I say
said
that?
it's going to be closer than everybody
did.
expects.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Obviously I was talking shit, but
I'm not surprised it was tight. I'm not going to be surprised when tomorrow night's game is tight.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins win again, but it's going to be tight because I think they're going to pressure. That offensive line is a mess for the Bengals, so huge positive for us. But we don't have to talk about the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I know the nation is talking about the Dolphins. I always talk about the Dolphins, so we don't have to do that
I think
here.
our audience wants to talk about the Dolphins.
They might.
How many Dolphins fans do we have?
One.
Gabe.
Me.
No, Gabe Salcedo, right?
Oh, yeah,
Gabe is.
Yeah.
Gabe
Shout
is.
out, Gabe. Love it.
There's a few.
So,
a few, for sure.
Go ahead, Jeff. You want to run
do we
through?
got?
You want to run through some
you
of your?
want to do the overreactions, or
go ahead.
or is this now called calm your lips?
Sure.
Is that what it's called? I
Calm.
think you hashtag that, so we're going to go with that.
Bring it.
Calm your lips.
Calm them.
All right. Cooper Rush will start at QB for the Cowboys when Dak returns.
Overreaction.
Calm your lips, Jeff.
Calm your
Hey,
lips.
I'm just putting it down here. I don't believe he will,
No.
but he has won 3 straight fourth quarter last drives in either OT or the last drive in the fourth quarter for the Cowboys.
It will be a news.
Jerry
headline.
Jones likes to win.
Yeah. And he likes the
I'm
drama
not
surrounding
saying
it.
that this will happen, but Dak's injury may linger.
I think Cooper Rush should stay, but I think it's an overreaction. I don't think they're going to do that.
He's been in the league quite a while.
Yeah.
6 or 7 years. He's not the answer.
No,
Dak-
he's not.
Dak
But
definitely needs to play.
I mean, like you said, if the injury lingers on, why rush Dak?
But what
back
I'm saying
if
is,
he's your future.
does his injury linger for a week or two?
Are you saying
Like management says
yeah,
it's lingering.
Yeah,
that's the story out in
Yeah.
the world,
Yeah.
but it's bullshit?
I think it is too.
They're saying he threw this weekend. They're saying he's not going to play. Dak will not play this weekend, and there's a possibility week 5 he returns. More likely week 6. I'm not saying it's not an argument or up for debate. It will be a news story, especially if the Cowboys win. And I think you have the same, maybe not the same conversation, but I do think there's something to be said that if the Jets win a couple more games before Wilson gets back, do you have that argument with Flacco?
No, you don't. I mean, I know we talked
His
about
time
that
has
last week,
passed.
but no, you don't. I mean,
you
Wilson
drafted that
gives you a
kid,
better chance to win.
and he played all last year for a reason.
Flacco was awful last week.
He was bad.
I mean, awful.
Super Bowl champ. That's the only reason why I say that.
No, I get it, but
No, I think
All
it's a
right,
calm your lips. I think
I
Dak
agree.
will be back.
I'm
not going to base
we'll calm our lips on that.
I'm not going to
Calm
base the
him.
performance after playing Tampa week 1 as what his year is going to sum up to be.
All right.
Everybody has shitty games.
Agreed.
Next.
Is Jacksonville for real? Let me repeat. Is Jacksonville
I'm
for
letting
real?
our friend Jacob respond.
I think not yet. Yes, and I'm on the fence. They prove they can go on the road and beat a good team. Not beat a good. They whooped the Chargers' ass from start to finish. They can run the ball. They had some. I mean, Jones had both Joneses played well. They didn't even really use Christian Kirk. They didn't have to. The defense turned the ball. I mean, they played well. Maybe it's a sign of things to come. Am I ready to say they're for real though?
Yeah.
What do you say? Even a trash can catches a steak every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready to say they're
I'm
for
not-
real, but they're.
That was
definitely
impressive. It was an
interesting.
impressive win.
I'll tell you this: they can win that division.
Yeah.
I truly believe that they are for real. Now, what that means is, are they going to win the division? I don't know. That division's
Who's
up
in
for
their
grabs.
division? I don't even know.
Indianapolis, Houston, and
Oh,
Tennessee,
gosh. Yeah.
which is proven to be.
I'm with you.
Kind of weak. Right?
I think this weekend's going to be a really good test for them. I think we'll know a lot.
No,
more.
it will be. But you got a good running game. Trevor Lawrence is playing out of his mind. Good. The defense has been great. The receiving core, Christian Kirk, is proving everybody wrong that he deserves the money.
Worth the money.
Doug Peterson knows how to win.
That's what I'm. Yeah. See, another thing is he's won a Super Bowl. He does know how to win.
Yep.
They're playing behind that guy. I think they are for real.
Well, yeah, you see a big bump in Lawrence's play this year. It has to be related somewhat to Doug Peterson being there.
He just has so much more poise and confidence
Yeah.
this year than he did last year.
And that comes with
He's not
experience.
pressing.
But yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
he's not forcing
things.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the Colts-Chiefs game a fluke?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys think so? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what else would you call it? Like,
I don't think
give it
the
another.
Col-
You
I
calling
don't
it
think the Colts are as bad as they've played in the first 2 weeks.
No, but I think the Chiefs were they walked into town like this was.
Yeah, they were the.
We're going to
big
show up
swinging
and we're going to
dicks.
win, and then we're going to go home 3-0.
Did they not get exposed though?
A little bit.
Yeah, but
mean,
they got exposed last. Like everybody always says they get exposed, but they figure it out.
Listen,
Andy Reid figures
I
out
think
a way
with
to
with
coach around
Butker,
it.
they don't try a fake
Yeah,
field
that
goal,
hurt. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they don't miss at the end.
fair.
You know, Kelsey dropped a touchdown pass.
In the sun.
It doesn't matter. It's Kelsey.
Yeah, he 99 times out of 100.
And
he'll catch
he
that.
saw his reaction. He knows he
Sure.
should have made that play.
Sure.
No, I think it was. If anything, it was a fluke. Did Indianapolis play well? Yeah, they did. They played better.
Well, how about the defense? I mean, their defense preseason was supposed to be like number 1 or number 2.
yeah, they were good last year.
They were really good last year.
You know, you see Mahomes like frustrated, and that wasn't the first time in these first 3 games he's looked frustrated. You saw at the end of the first
Well,
half.
him and Bieniemy get into it.
I
A
mean,
little bit. I didn't.
it
think
wasn't bad, no.
The media
but
sensationalized that.
Squabble. You know, kind of like you and I.
No, it was
I mean,
less than that.
They start chirping at each
It was
other
less
and
than.
less than us.
No. That argument was less than what the squabbles we get into.
Well, he was chirping. And here's
Yeah.
the thing. So I said it early. I really don't believe the Chiefs have the offensive weapons that they had before. And everybody says, well, it's just Tyreek. You know, that's the only thing you have to replace. No, their running game sucks. Okay.
I mean,
Edwards-Helaire, the first 2 weeks was great. Now he got 0 yards in week 3. He had 7 carries. And Pacheco got hardly any. So is it McKinnon? Is that what we're looking at now? And if McKinnon's the answer, you're in deep shit.
Yeah, you're going to be throwing it a lot.
Yeah. And they're going to key in on that.
It would look like it's just a different team than the first 2. I mean, like we said when we started, it happens. You have these weeks.
Sure.
They probably maybe a little overconfident. I mean, the Colts go tie the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they get shut out the following week. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to walk in that game like, these guys aren't very good, are they? And in any sport,
Let's remind them that they do have Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
You know, he's really good.
I think they figured it out.
Yeah, like give him the ball
That was
more.
not a fun. That was not a fun flight back home.
Right.
Yeah.
Give him the ball more, and good things are going to happen. All right. Now is it time for Tomlin to bench Trubisky? Thursday night's game last week, they lose to the Browns, division game. Trubisky was awful. He threw for less than 200 yards or right at 200 yards. He did have a rushing touchdown, so he saved some days for people that may have Trubisky. I hope you don't, because your team's awful if you've got him.
If he's in your lineup to play, that's
But dude,
rough.
I mean, they kept going back to Kenny Pickett. I watched that whole game, and I'm like, I mean, the camera keeps going to him. And he got up at the end of the game and just looked like frustrated. And I get it, dude. You're a rookie. You're playing for one of the most prestigious coaches in the NFL right now. Mike Tomlin knows how to win, proven winner. But he's not going to let any outside influences come in.
No.
Other than maybe his veteran leadership on the team. So I don't think that's going to sway him. None of the noise is going to sway him. So in my opinion, it is time. Like, you're 1-2. And
Not a pretty 1-2.
Barely squeaked by the Bengals because they didn't have a holder. You would have lost that game. You'd be 0-3 right now. And when was the last time the Steelers started 0-3? So it's time to panic.
Yeah.
And
but
whether-
do you go to Mason Rudolph like Jake's been saying?
I just think he's...
Well, then might as well stay with Trubisky.
Right.
I think Trubisky's
Like you've got
better
if you
than
made
Ru-
if it's
I mean,
time
if
to
Rudolph
bench-
was the starter, I mean, he was the next guy, he would have been the starter over Trubisky. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you put some young legs in.
I mean, you're at home against the Jets. It
Yeah.
might be a week to try that.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
Tomlin's not. I mean, he's already come out and said that he doesn't expect him to play it down this year.
But dude, look, if you're down in the second half against the Jets,
you have to make.
Yeah,
a move.
you've
you've
got
gotta
to
do
do something.
something.
You
You've
gotta
got to
make a
play
move.
Rudolph, or
Start
you've
playing
got to
the
play
Wildcat,
Pickett.
something.
Whatever, anything. Yeah. The Alvin Kamara era is over for fantasy and for reality.
if he stays in New Orleans, yes, I think so. I
So you
he's
think
close
it's
to
a New
the-
Orleans thing?
Who's throwing to him now? James
That's exactly what I said. I agree.
But here's the thing. You got to catch the ball. If it gets thrown to you in a drop down situation, you got to catch the ball. Right?
Yeah.
Like their line isn't atrocious. It's not good, but it's not horrible.
Is he 100% too? Like he was hurt last week and out. How healthy is he really?
Is he a head case knowing he could get suspended at any time?
Possibly.
Could be.
But I don't know.
I don't think he's completely done. I think if he gets moved somewhere else, I don't know what his contract looks like, but we may see a resurgence of him.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's gonna be a struggle in New Orleans, though. I'm with you.
Should we be talking Super Bowl with the Eagles?
The defense has been pretty
Secondary
good.
Is really good.
And Hurts has played really well.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Do you think so?
I think it's fair.
I need to see more. I'm not ready to call it for him yet. I mean, they played the Vikings. That was
the Lions and the Commanders.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the Vikings are good.
Yeah.
The Vikings are good. The Lions are sneaky good.
Yeah.
The Commanders suck.
Terrible.
They've got a lot of offensive weapons,
they
but
did
suck.
what you do to a team that sucks.
Yeah, they slaughtered them.
So
you say yes.
I think it's fair. I think it's a fair thing to talk about. Yes, you have to. You can't just naysay it.
Okay.
I think that would be.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not ready to say that yet in this season.
So you're saying
Calm your lips.
Calm your lips, yeah.
All right.
Calm them.
All right, I agree. I think it's too early.
Calm your lips.
I mean, if
okay.
that's the case, no, don't save it.
No, go ahead. Then the Dolphins are.
Well, actually, that's my next one.
You can say that.
So they're 3-0.
I think it's the same thing.
So are they now legitimate contenders for the AFC?
Yeah.
You guys said after this week, we'll find out. They beat the Bills, right? Everybody says, me included, I still think the Bills are going to be there in the end.
Yeah.
I'm not changing that. I think they're a really good team.
I think they figured out some stuff too that they need to work on. The way they use Singletary and the extension of, because they don't have a running game. Like I think at some point you got to have something.
Well, again, it's like, dude, you got a weapon like Allen, and he's going to throw the ball 62 times or 65 times or whatever it is, right? Do you really need a running game? Not too much, right? They're moving the sticks with.
He's still completing a heavy percentage of those.
I guess how many defenses are going to be able to take away Diggs and Davis like the Dolphins did?
Not very many, man.
So
not in the AFC.
They've got to figure that out because you can't have a defense taking two weapons. You got a third guy in McKenzie who's a baller. He played his ass off.
He was a baller.
They
last
were
year
shorthanded on defense. But I think that's where I think a running game would have helped them.
I agree with you. I think Singletary needs to be more involved in the offense. They need to. It's so pass heavy that it's not as balanced.
Well, and then Allen ends up rushing a lot, and then what's going to happen there? Is his body going to take?
God forbid he doesn't get hurt, because that's the last thing I want to see.
Well, that's where they got to protect him more in the beginning of the season and use their running backs.
So you guys think the Dolphins are legitimate contenders now in the AFC?
How can you not
to be in the
talk
AFC
about them?
Championship game?
Yeah, same question as last week.
Okay, I was just clarifying that
you have to. They're 3-0. They've played really well. They haven't had.
Yeah, I think that they're in the
just
conversation.
push over teams.
Well, I don't have this, but this is a Twitter argument. It's an Instagram argument. Like, what's the better 3-0 team, the Eagles or the Dolphins?
Dolphins.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, division. I mean, the AFC is so much harder.
Hey, listen.
NFC
Nobody can sit here and question. I think Baltimore gave that game away, but nobody can question how Lamar Jackson's playing right now.
Right. He's the MVP season.
They've played two decent teams. New England's not.
New England's going to be what I said they were. Like, I don't have to argue the fact that you guys said the Dolphins are the best 3-0 team.
No.
That they're better than the Eagles right now.
Yes, I would agree with you, Jeff, as much as it pains me to.
All right. Thank you. Hey, we'll never see McCaffrey be himself again. We're not going to see it this year. And if we don't see it this year,
Well, what are you saying?
time's running out.
What are you saying? Because there's two different.
Tick.
You just said two different things.
No, I'm just saying, will we
never
see?
You said we'll never see.
Yeah, will we never see Christian McCaffrey be his old self again? And his old self is catching 12 to 13 balls for 95 to 100 yards, rushing the ball 15 times for another 100 yards.
And he hasn't had a quarterback really since.
No, and even Cam Newton
Newton,
wasn't a good quarterback then.
Yeah.
He was okay.
I mean, he got him to the Super Bowl, but
What I mean is
He was a younger,
his situation
not
isn't dependent as much as I would say like an Alvin Kamara on the quarterback play. So if he doesn't have the season that he's been having lately, well, aside from being injured, then yeah, we might not ever see what the production that he had. And maybe there's some hesitancy on the side of the Panthers to not rush him into it at the beginning of the season.
well, and that kind of leads into what I was thinking is, like, is he really healthy? I mean, he's already got the ankle issue. He's had the calf. He's had the hamstring. Like, what do you think, Jake?
I kind of agree with Bernsey.
I mean, he's not having a bad year.
I think they're being careful.
He's having an average year.
I think they're being a little careful with him because he's had 2 back-to-back seasons where he hasn't finished the season. But I also think you might be right. How much of those injuries affected his body
Yeah.
to perform that way? You know, he was used a lot like that in college as well. He's been this machine since he stepped on campus at Stanford,
Right.
all the way through his NFL career thus far. I think that's fair. I hope not, because I think he's a great football. He's super dynamic. Like,
Well, yeah, he's fun to watch.
he is fun to
Yeah.
watch.
But if you're not, like, Matt Rule is not calling the game, centering it around Christian McCaffrey,
No, that's what I'm saying.
like
They're
Ron
being-
Rivera did.
They're being a little
Like,
careful with him,
Yeah.
You know,
as they should be.
well, should you or should you not?
I think you need to ease him into a
Are they
little bit
1
more
and 2
workload.
right now or 2 and 1?
They're 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I think his workload will pick up.
I hope so. I hope we
I think
haven't
in the
seen
next
the end.
few weeks it probably
I'm just
will.
not
And if they
convinced.
lose, then they're going to shut him down.
You think so, huh?
Not shut him down completely, but it's going to go back to being lightly used.
All right, this one should pose a little bit of argument. Drake London wins the Rookie of the Year.
So the argument would be over who?
Well, I mean, you got Garrett Wilson, you've got Chris Olave, Jahan Dotson. Like, those would be the guys I would
to start
think.
the season, Dotson may be the only contender with him as far as I mean
Olave
Olave's
is
been-
going off.
yeah.
Garrett Wilson's going off.
he had a good week too.
But Drake London, man, we haven't talked about him at all. He is something extremely special.
I really like him, man.
Yeah.
I do. I like him a lot.
So, are we calming our lips on that,
We're
or
calming him.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think he's the Rookie of the Year?
No, I think there's other contenders out there.
Okay.
If you had to pick a Rookie of the Year today,
I
is
have
what Jeff's asking. This is the point of this.
I don't know enough about any of those players
I
to
would
be
pick
able
him.
to do
Just
it.
said Olave.
Well, yeah, that's the only
Garrett
one I'm gonna
Wilson.
know.
Garrett Wilson has completely stripped Elijah Moore, that I'm extremely pissed off about,
As am I.
from the number 1 wide receiver in New York, which I don't think anybody saw coming.
No.
I mean, Elijah Moore had a ton of preseason hype, and
he's
Garrett
not-
Wilson has just silenced him.
Yeah.
So,
Dobbs played pretty well.
Yeah,
So
I know
there's
that
another
name.
guy that
well, he should be in the conversation, and I think
He will be as
He
he-
emerged,
yeah.
finally.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
it
think
was nice to see.
It was good to see.
Yeah.
because he was very active. And
I didn't realize how he looks bigger. Not like huge, but he looks bigger.
Yeah, he's not
Like
a
he's
Randall
small.
Cobb.
Yeah, exactly.
He's bigger than Randall
and Randall
Cobb.
Cobb had himself a game too.
He did.
Better
You know,
watch out,
and,
boys.
Montgomery out with Chicago, Herbert jumped in there and ran the ball pretty damn well too.
And,
What do he have? Like 160?
2 touchdowns.
well, here's the argument on that. Khalil Herbert, yeah, he had a hell of a game, but he's still not going to get the lion's share of the carries if David Montgomery is healthy.
probably not.
They've proven that over and over again.
Yeah.
David Montgomery
But
would
they are
going
gonna-
to absolutely insane.
They obviously
on that defense.
are going to run the ball a lot
Yeah, they have
because
to.
they don't have any other choice.
Right, they have to.
It's a nightmare.
That quarterback situation is
Shut up, Burns.
Rough.
I paid to keep him
trying
in my dynasty league, and it's been.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to get me back.
No, it was. Yeah, I missed on that one. As
All
of
right,
now.
we'll calm our
Just
lips
that.
on Rookie of the Year, but my early
No, if I
prediction,
had to pick today, I say yes, he is the Rookie of the Year.
I would think so. But Garrett Wilson and Olave are going to have something to say.
It's going to be a lot of
Jahan
fun.
Dotson's going to get silenced a little bit. McLaurin will come on. Curtis Samuel's going to get his.
Yeah.
I think Dotson's going to end up being, the 3rd wide receiver there.
But that's where I go back and you say the Commanders suck. Is it that Carson Wentz, for some reason in games like that, doesn't know how to win? Because that you
Just like an
read
NFL
off those
game?
3
Is that what
receivers,
you-
and it's not a bad receiving core. Gibson's not a bad running back.
So you're saying
He was on his back 8 times.
So Philly
Like,
is
the
Philly
offensive line
is Philly
was-
for real?
Yeah, in fairness, Philly is for real. I want to see them play somebody as legitimate as them, though. Okay, I think the Dolphins have done that in that controversy that we were talking about.
I think we
right?
all agreed on that.
No,
What
I know that, but what I'm saying is Wentz can't be on his back 8 times. I think he got sacked 7 or 8 times.
It was a nightmare.
And he was hurried at least as many. So if the offensive line can't clean it up, no matter what, it's the same thing Burrow suffered the first 2 weeks. Can't get rid of the ball. So, yeah, you got all these playmakers. You're running all these routes, but you've got no time to throw it to them.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reaction time. So blaming Wentz isn't the issue. I think Wentz is a good quarterback. I don't think he's great, but I think he's good, and I think he's in a good spot. But fixing that line and perking up the defense a little bit is going to be big for them.
Next.
Time for the Titans to start the Malik Willis era.
Maybe calm your lips on that.
Well,
I
these
agree.
aren't just for me. These are for
no,
us.
I'm saying that's
okay?
the
This
name
is
of the
for-
game, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to calm your lips.
I agree,
Yeah.
but in a different situation, Vrabel he'll make the
He's
move.
not afraid to.
He's
He
got
did
a
it
sack.
He did it in Buffalo.
The guy's got a sack on.
I think
he
if-
doesn't care.
I think
he
if
wants
the-
to win, and he wants to win right now.
If the Titans game was anything like the Bills game, if the Raiders game was anything like the Bills game, Tannehill's out of there.
Well,
And sooner.
yeah.
And, he played a lot better. I'm sure we'll get into the Raiders shortly, but
Yeah, Tannehill's just fine, man. I mean,
You
he's
just got to give
he's
it
good,
to
but
Henry.
yeah.
Like, just
I mean,
hand the ball off.
And here's the thing: like, he got in the end zone for the first time this year, 85 yards. Like, why do you stop giving it to him? They
Yeah.
can't stop him.
Yeah.
Like
He's a beast. And who do they have as wide receivers?
Robert Woods, he had a good day.
Yeah,
He
did.
finally
Yeah,
did.
Treylon Burks, he's fine. Rookie,
But
not going to be in the Rookie of the Year contention for sure.
but not guys that you rely on to win games. You have Derrick Henry in the backfield. That's who you rely on.
Yeah, Robert Woods is good.
He's good, but I mean, is he?
he's not going to win you a Super Bowl.
No.
The Titans are not going to contend for the AFC.
No.
They're not.
I agree.
I mean, if they sneak in the playoffs, they're out first round.
I think at some point we'll see him, but no, not right now.
Speaking of playoffs, the Browns will be in the playoff hunt when Deshaun Watson returns week 13.
I agree.
I will agree with you. I'll take that bet.
Really?
Yeah, I think
In
they're
the hunt? Yeah, maybe wild card. Yeah. I think they're in the hunt. That really bugs you.
No, it doesn't bug me. I'm just curious as to why. I mean,
they got a really good running game,
that they do.
and
They
don't
may have
they,
the best in the league.
They don't have to. They don't have to rely on throwing the ball.
And I will watch my lips. Amari Cooper.
Has not died yet.
No, but I mean, he was silenced week 1 and part of week 2. He had a very good week 3. So did David Njoku. Jacoby Brissett is a game manager. He's managing the game. I think he's going to be, at some point, he's going to fold.
Yeah.
He does it all the time. So I don't think long term the Browns are going to be in serious contention. Like, Are they going to be on the cusp, on the bubble? Maybe.
So then you're agreeing.
Yeah, I'm not going to calm my lips on it. I mean, they're decent. They're not good, but they're decent.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
The Raiders get the number 1 draft pick next year.
Calm your lips. I don't think they're getting
calm
that.
your lips.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you guys said that because I've been fighting for the Raiders every week.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to fight for them again.
I picked them to win
And
the
here's the
division.
thing, man. I'm not going to, this is not Homer at all. Dude, all the Raider fans that are smashing and like just slashing Derek Carr all over the place, you need to calm your lips. This is the guy that just a few years ago, before he broke his leg, was MVP. He was an MVP contender.
We took him to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, he took him to the playoffs, and had he not got hurt
with
that
all
year,
the controversy that went on in the middle of the year with their coach.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not easy to do.
No, and he played well.
Yeah.
Like they played the Bengals tough.
Yeah,
it's
not
the same
time to
Derek
throw
Carr.
him away.
Here's the difference, man. Okay, we said it last week. Josh McDaniels, like, figure it out, dude. Like, you're in week 4. Like, quit messing around. Like, it's not cute anymore. Devontae Adams is open.
Yep.
Get him the frickin' football.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Right?
I think that week 1, 17 targets spooked people. And when it got talked about, I'm like, this is what's going to happen. They're going to be, the talk's going to be, oh, he's just thrown to his old teammate. He's just thrown to the new guy. Well, if he's fucking open, throw to him. And there was plenty of tape. I think it was Orlovsky on ESPN was running through tape about, and she just showed clip after clip of where
Devontae's open.
he's wide open.
Right.
And he's not even being looked at.
And here's the thing. That's a play call thing. And can you audible, Derek? Yeah, you can. But you're going with the play call. Like, you're trusting your coaching staff. The problem is right now, that coaching staff is really losing football games for them. And I'm not going to sit here and and I'm not saying Derek Carr.
The 2-point conversion at the end of the game, just a lazy cross that you're going to try and,
Dude, it doesn't even look close.
Why are you not going to Devontae in the corner of the end zone like he used to do?
Let
Exactly.
your players make plays, man.
But here's the other thing. It's like, it's the same personnel with the addition of one of the best players in the NFL on your team. The new additions are the coaching staff and the offense and the defense. Like,
Gruden should have never been fired from there.
I want to see the Raiders win this week. I really do. Just
do you
to
think
silence some people, because I think the Raiders are fine. Now, it's getting deeper. I know it's only week 4, but you dig that 0-4 hole. Yes, you can do what the Niners did last year. Very few teams do that, though.
In that division, to try and do that.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that a little bit too.
That
because
division got smacked last week.
Yeah, but that's 1 week. That division is legit.
By the Jags, the Colts, and the Titans.
Well, that leads into my last one.
But I have a question first before that.
Okay.
Do you think that Devontae Adams needs Rodgers more than Rodgers needs him, or needed? No, I don't. I think, he's running the same routes. He's open. Well, I know, but I'm saying he needs Rodgers because Rodgers knew how to find him when he was open
honestly,
in that offense.
Okay, fair. But I think Rodgers needs him more because he doesn't have that trust. And you can see it in his body language. You can see
it's early on in the season, and he's already making a rookie look really good.
I don't know about that.
He's made a rookie look okay.
I think it's
Last week.
But I will say this. The pass the quick pass to Allen Lazard in stride, he got rid of the ball in 1.7 seconds, probably. Less than 2 seconds for sure. That was a great pass. That's some chemistry. He doesn't have that with everybody else. Now, Romeo Doubs coming across the field and being wide open and getting 5 to 6 catches, that's really good for the Packers.
He made Randall Cobb look good last week.
Well, he's made Randall Cobb look good in the past.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Aaron Rodgers as a quarterback elevates all the wide receivers more so than a Derek Carr does.
Well,
I think Derek Carr plays well.
the Raiders had some drops.
Here's the argument to that. Hunter Renfrow, coming out of Clemson, gets drafted a little bit later. Does anybody think he's going to catch 100 balls in his 3rd season? Probably not, right? So the argument is, did Derek Carr make Hunter Renfrow? Probably.
Yeah.
Right? Derek Carr and Devontae Adams have a chemistry that is not gone. The problem is that they're not using it.
Well, I think Jake hit the nail on
wisely.
the head with week 1 spooked everybody.
Well, everybody just
17
talked about
yeah.
this is what they're going to be. It's going to be Carr and Adams all year
Which
long.
it wasn't so bad.
Who fucking cares?
Week 1 wasn't
Do you
so
want to
bad.
win or do you not?
Who cares?
Give it to your best player.
Was it not Carr and Rodgers all day long? Did they win games doing
Adams
that?
and
Or, I'm sorry, Adams and Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he had, 160 yards week 1?
Yeah.
So it's not so much an indictment on Devontae Adams' play. It's more of just saying, like,
Here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers is going to make anybody better.
yeah.
I also think Derek Carr can. The offensive scheme that they're running is, it looks confusing. It looks like everybody's
Yeah,
confused.
they're not-
Like when you watch it, they're out of sync. They're not in sync at all. And it's frustrating because that team was,
Hyped up.
they were good last year.
Yeah.
They were really
I was
good going into the
excited.
playoffs.
They were
thought
hyped up this year.
Well, you thought they were winning the division.
I still pick them to win. I don't think their season's over. I think this is this is their weekends this weekend. They
gotta win.
They have to win this
Yeah,
weekend.
you got to win. All right, and then the last one that I have for Calm Your Lips is everyone has missed on the Chargers.
Being good or bad?
Well, they were talking Super Bowl preseason.
I don't think they've missed. I think Herbert he showed a lot of grit last week. He was hurt, like a fractured rib cartilage or whatever. Think about it. Every time you breathe in, that's going to hurt. Go out there and get
Yeah,
hit.
I've fractured a rib. I wouldn't want to play a football game.
Yeah.
I think it's too.
I'll tell you that. I don't want to I don't want to go
They don't
anywhere
have
but
Keenan
lay in my
Allen.
bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's calm your lips. On
I
that one.
agree 100%. I think the Chargers are going to be fine. Get Keenan Allen healthy. Get Herbert healthy. Get Eckler more involved. Have him do Eckler things. They're going to be completely fine.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's what I got.
No, there's good list there. I think there's plenty to talk about. I love it because the more we get on, we'll start to see some of these.
Well,
whether
I'm
they
gonna
come true or not.
I'm going to keep all these every. I have them all.
And I think we should do like a halfway through the year recap of the first half.
Yeah,
Sure. No, I'm down.
absolutely.
Guys, our pick'ems. I think we're as far as the first 2 weeks go, we're all tied with the amount of picks we've gotten correct at 10.
Okay, that's really awful.
Made a
So
comeback.
I was
I'll take
awful. I was the worst last week. I won one game. I think you were 2 and you were 3. So
Yeah.
again, we're all locked in at 10. Who wants to go first this week for
I'll
their picks?
start this week.
Go right ahead, Jeffrey.
Okay, and I'm going to start with the Raider Nation. Stand up, and you're my bonus pick. Okay, because they are not favored against Denver at home. So
I thought
Ra-
I thought they were 2.5.
Go ahead, look it up.
I'm going to go ahead.
Move
keep
on
going.
from there.
Green Bay, the Eagles, the Bills, the Rams, the Colts, and the Chargers.
You want to go while I look this up?
I'm taking Miami, and I know you're not trying to jinx the Dolphins, but Miami over Cincy. I'm going to take the Lions over Seattle. Philly over Jacksonville. Green Bay over New England. Chargers over the Texans. I'm going to take the Rams over Frisco. And I'm going to take the same upset pick, Raiders over Broncos. Is that not an upset?
Well, it says right here, Raiders favored to win by more than 2.5 points.
Let me see it. Oh, okay, yeah.
We just threw a wrench
Sorry,
in
I
it.
was
So then I'm
All
going
right,
to
I'll take the Falcons.
so
then.
Falcons over the Browns will be my upset.
All right, I'm going to take the Raiders over Broncos, Green Bay over Patriots, Steelers over Jets, Lions over the Seahawks, Vikings over Saints, Rams over the Niners, and the upset is Jacksonville.
All right, before we do the kickers, can we talk about the Lions, please, real quick? Because they cannot finish games.
No, and they never
dude,
have been able to.
I know, and that's the problem. Is like that team is so good.
And their coaches, I love that dude.
No, it's a good team.
Yeah.
Like their defense has got to get better, but that offense is only going to get better when Williams comes back. They've got weapons. They went up on the Vikings 14-0, and you let them back in, and then you let them beat you. Like that can't happen. Like the Lions got to figure it out,
Yeah,
man.
they
but
let
they're
that one-
close. They're right
Yeah,
there.
they're right
I'm telling
there,
you
but
guys, they're right there.
They've had a lot of seasons where they're right there.
Yeah.
And this is what they do.
They
I
need
think
Barry
I said
Sanders
it last
to
week
come
or
back.
week before last. Yeah, Barry Sanders,
and-
Calvin Johnson.
Guys, go get Jamal Williams. You're going to want him
Yeah.
for the next
Kickers.
2-3 weeks. Okay.
Kickers. We
Who won?
Bernsey, you and Jeff tied. Jeff and Bernsey tied at
I
10.
thought Burnsy had less than me.
No, you both had 10. I had less. I had 5. Bernsey's
You
currently
want to look
winning.
that up too, Burns?
Sure.
I thought you said 8.
I thought
the
it
other
was.
day.
I thought it was, but
Oh, maybe it was then. I know we're no. I think it was 10-10.
okay.
All right.
10-10.
We'll go
I'll
with
look it up.
10-10.
No, I'll look it up.
No, we'll go 10-10.
Burnsy's leading the chase though so far. Jeff's in second. I'm
So
way in third. So
And you get to go first, Burns.
so who? It doesn't really matter. We can all
Tucker.
pick. Okay.
You haven't picked him yet?
I don't
You
believe
picked
he has.
him week
you
1.
did.
I'm going to take Matt Prater.
I'm gonna take Brett Maher, the Cowboys.
Yeah, you're just getting on the bandwagon,
Yeah.
dude, because he just had a game.
That's who I was thinking about.
No.
No?
I mean, he had 12 points. I mean, there was guys with more.
I had Suck Up last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't found it yet. Take me a second.
You're still looking?
Well, dude, I've got an iPhone 3.
I've got it. I've already got it taken care of. It was tie.
It was a tie, Jeffrey.
I'll take the tie.
Either way, you're winning right now.
What's the score?
34 to 26 to 18.
Who's got 18?
I do.
Okay, good. All right.
Now this is total points here, so we'll figure it out. Guys, we're pressed for time tonight, so we kind of rushed through a little bit. But we've been playing a game with players, okay? And we all usually
Burnsy's been getting.
Hey, I'm not a
His
charity
arse
case. So let's keep playing the
kicked.
game.
So
Yeah,
I thought maybe we could
Come
do
back
it a
like the
different.
Dolphins.
Thought maybe we could do it a different way. That's all. I don't know if it's
Have a
gonna
piece of paper,
it's gonna matter or not,
please.
but here you go.
Thank you.
Maybe well. So I was thinking, I can tell you how many teams a certain player played for.
I still believe that Jeff knows who the player is.
I've
but go
never
ahead.
ever given him the
know it.
players.
You know
I don't know any of this, dude.
I can give you. I'll give you
I love that you give me credit though.
the number of
Appreciate
teams this person played for, and I'll even tell you the position they played.
Okay.
Okay.
And then both of these players, one's football, one's baseball, have played within the last 20 years and even recently retired in maybe the last handful to 10 years, maybe even more recent. Okay. So we'll go baseball first. All right. Baseball, this guy played for 6 teams, 6 MLB teams,
He's already looking, dude. He's already looking.
I'm listening.
6 major league teams. He's a pitcher. He's
Dude, that could be
he's a left-handed pitcher.
that could be hundreds of teams.
Yeah.
Hundreds of players.
Left-handed pitcher and a Hall of Famer. 6 teams.
Maybe if you name one team he's played
The
on.
point
so it'd
is
be
it
5.
doesn't fucking matter. You
All
just
right.
start rattling
Yeah.
off teams. And then, well, how about this? You guys rattle off 6, and then I'll tell you who the player is, and then you rattle off 6 more.
Oh, and Jeff rattles off all of them. And he's like, "Oh, I remember watching him in 1932."
All right, let me know.
Hang on.
Let me know
It's not Sandy Koufax.
when you have 6. And I'll even ask you who you think it is.
Oh, mine's just a generic Major League Baseball player.
That's fine. That was the whole point of it. It's maybe a terrible idea, but I thought we'd give it a shot.
A charity case.
Blind.
You guys you're looking out for
we
a
love
buddy.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Thank
love
you.
you,
I got
Bradley.
6.
Thank
You
you.
got 6. You got 6.
I got 6.
So who'd you think it was?
I think it's Randy Johnson.
Who'd you think it was?
No way. Did you really?
Yeah.
And that's probably who it is.
Who'd you think it was?
I told you, a generic baseball player.
This person played
Who was it?
Randy Johnson.
No.
Yeah,
See,
I swear,
you
dude.
just proved it. You
No,
proved the point.
I didn't
You
give it
proved
to him.
Okay, when I beat you
Hey,
right now, you're
let
gonna.
God be my witness.
I
I didn't think he played for 6 teams, though.
I didn't get the Diamondbacks. I didn't get
Well,
the Mariners.
Mariners, D-backs, Expos. I know he played for all 3 of those.
Okay, go for it.
So Seattle,
Yeah,
Arizona,
yeah,
Montreal,
yeah.
New York Yankees,
No,
Giants, Houston.
I got 2.
I got 3.
Yeah, and you
So-
knew the player, so I beat you.
Do we want to
Winning.
Do we want to do just the name of
Like,
this one?
How?
Dude, he said a left-handed pitcher,
I
Hall
know,
of Famer.
but you even said right before that
No,
there's
That played for a lot of
hundreds.
teams. There's not a lot.
No, but you got to
and
think.
you didn't think he played for a lot of teams.
No, but when he said he's a Hall of Famer, I'm like, okay, well, Randy Johnson, I know played for the Expos. I know he played for the Mariners. I know he played for the D-backs. So I got 3.
Process
if it's
of
him.
elimination.
Come on, Burns.
You told me.
Sure, I told him. I
All right,
did.
I'll guess the next one too, just to prove you right.
Exactly. Prove me
Is that
right.
how you want to do it?
Yeah, that's fine. I just won again.
No, I actually don't. That's
Or do you
worse.
want me to
I
give
would
you
have
the?
gotten- I would have done.
Do you
pretty
want me to just
well
give you
on
the
that.
player name?
Yeah, I would have done pretty well
Okay.
with
And-
Randy.
No,
Johnson.
let's do.
We would have tied at
let's
least.
do
I
the
would have beat
NFL
you.
football player.
Okay, but I would have beat you because I would have had Mariners and I would have had D-backs and I had Astros and Yankees. If I knew it was, I even said
Who'd
it.
you think it was?
I told you a generic player. I have no clue. I don't even.
See, there's the problem.
but
then.
that's pretty impressive. 2 out of 6
Guessing.
guessing.
3 out of 6 is more impressive. But all right, let's not say the player.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Say the position and how many teams he played for.
He played for.
And then we'll do one more, Burns, because we have time.
He played. This guy played for 7 teams.
Oh, geez.
He was a running back, and he's been out of the league for just a little bit.
I hate this.
I think I know the guy, but I can't think of the teams he played for.
All right, who do you think it was, Burnsy?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's a good guess, but
He only played for 2 teams.
yeah, he didn't play for 7 teams.
That's all right.
only
I
played
guessed
for the
off of
Chargers
it, but
and
I was
Jets.
thinking of the Steelers.
Adrian
running-
Peterson.
Dude, no. You proved me right. You're
Is it?
done. Done.
No, dude.
Done. No. You know this.
Listen,
no,
I
there's
will.
no way.
You bring me a Bible
There's
right
no
now.
way.
I
Nope.
swear to God,
There's no-
I will
don't care
swear.
if you swore on your mother's breast. I'm not
I
believing
probably
this.
did.
Burnsy.
No, you
I
got that
swear to God.
horchata.
No, I
You get that
swear
horchata.
to
I swear to God, I have
No.
no idea.
Done.
I'm just.
Everybody, this is rigged.
This is not
100%.
rigged.
It's totally
Burns
not.
just doesn't
It's
know
rigged.
a lot of players, and that's
It's rigged,
and he's
bro.
trying to figure out a way out of this thing.
I
don't
know.
want out. I
You're
want the
not getting
players.
yourself out of a wet paper bag
I
tonight,
told
Burns.
you from the beginning. Let's do it with knowing who the players are.
All right, so let's just say now you know who it is.
It was Adrian Peterson.
So go ahead, write a new list.
No, we'll do this list because now we would need
No,
a
because
new
that's not a
player.
good list. I'm looking
I
at your
know.
list, and that's not your-
Vikings.
Minnesota,
Yeah.
Washington,
Oh, I missed that one.
Arizona,
Yeah.
Detroit,
Yeah.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
Seattle,
No.
and Tennessee.
I
Wait,
got,
go.
I got 5.
Go through. I got one.
Minnesota, Washington, Arizona, Detroit, New Orleans, Seattle, Tennessee.
I got one.
2-0. So that's 9-1.
I'm definitely protesting.
All
We
right,
need to
well,
ask
hey,
everybody
let's
what
let
they
him-
think. Because I mean, the fact that you knew both of those, come on.
Why don't you give him a player? Just
Why don't
pick
I
one.
give the two of you a player? Because I will not tell you who
No.
it is.
Here, I'm
No.
going to give you guys one.
Why
I'm going to
why
tell you the
don't
name.
Just give him the player. Don't look at who he played for. Pick anybody out in your head and give it to him. Just show him the guy's name. Type it on your notes.
But the problem is, I don't know guys that played with
the
him
problem
for a
is,
bunch of
that I
teams.
just don't know
Hey,
guys.
No, I said it from the
swear to
beginning.
you.
You're
I
good.
swear to you.
Yeah, you're
On anything
a
you,
liar. You are a liar.
I
And the truth
didn't. I
ain't in
didn't
you.
give him either of
Coxie.
those.
I'm just, dude.
You
You're
want,
just a
you want
dude.
one more
You just-
normal way? Normal way. One more baseball guy.
Why not? Why not make the ass whipping
No,
real
I-
big tonight?
Why don't you just put a name down on and show it to him? Put it down on your notepad.
7 teams.
Show it to him and don't show it to me.
7
Don't show me your cards, Burns.
7 teams.
Okay.
Okay.
Pick any card, any card.
Do you want to
Show
do
it
that?
to Jake.
What team or what?
Pick football.
Football. We're playing.
Go ahead, Burns. You pick one.
Oh no! I thought you were.
Oh,
doing it.
I've got a baseball guy.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
7 teams.
No, because I'd know that. So pick a football guy.
7 teams. Do you want this or not?
Yeah, it would be fun.
Okay.
Baseball guy?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the name.
Okay.
7 teams, Johnny Damon.
How many? 7?
7 teams. Now, for those listening, I had an idea. I think if you want to be involved and you want to provide us the player, private message me. Don't do it on Watch Your Lips because Jeff has access on Instagram. So private message me personally if you want to throw a player out there for these guys, and we can do it that way if that's more fair. And we will shout you out who the player was, and we'll go from there.
I think we should start having a caller call in.
So now you're-
I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Because obviously you're the Swami or whatever you want to call it.
Here we go.
You're the
Seven
genie in a bottle.
7 teams, Johnny Damon, Kansas City Royals,
Nope.
He was on the World Series team.
New York Yankees,
Yes.
the Boston Red Sox,
Yes.
Tampa Bay Rays,
Yes.
Cleveland Indians,
Oh,
No.
I forgot.
Detroit Tigers,
No.
and the Oakland A's.
Yep, 3-3.
He wasn't on the Dodgers, huh?
Was not.
I had Dodgers too, but I had Orioles for some reason. But I thought the Rays.
It's always fun.
Seemed more fair.
I
that
would
way.
not lie to you, Burnsy. I didn't give him anything. I swear to you. So
The optics look bad on it.
maybe they do, but I swear to you,
I mean-
I did not do that. He had no clue.
I listened to the hints. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm laughing because it's just I thought he might do better, but I didn't think he was going to know both guys. I swear to you.
You guys don't give me enough credit, man.
No, maybe.
Hey, I've said from the beginning, you're Rain Man.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
are.
One
be
in the
sure
box.
to follow us at @WatchYourLips _lips on Instagram and Twitter, at @WatchYourLips on TikTok. Hit up Jeff on Instagram, Watch Your Lips, to buy a hat.
Yes.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Enjoy
keep
your
sharing.
week.
Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. The last
Keep
2 have
sharing.
done really well, and we like that.
Yes, we
appreciate you guys.
It.
Anything else, boys?
Burns, you need to watch your lips, man, because you have no idea what's in this head. Okay.
Oh, I do.
So,
That's the bad
yeah.
part about it.
So
That's why Jake doesn't want to go up against
hey,
you either.
the fact that I just knew those 2 players is a win, no matter what.
Well, if
I
you
mean-
really did, yeah, that's a win. If
Yeah, I
you
really did.
But there's an asterisk.
I mean, Jake
by it.
knows. So
I'm
honest Abe over here, right? He knows.
I'm honest, man.
I agree with that. I mean, Burns is the one questioning the integrity here.
For
the
a
game.
few weeks, yeah.
That's true too.
Hey, it's 9-1.
Yeah, I mean,
First to 10, then we can call it a season. No,
I will come up with
I
a new
think-
game.
yeah.
You might have.
no,
a
I think the
guess at.
2 of you need to.
I think I like the fan involvement here. So if you listen
Yeah.
and you have a player that you want us to throw out there,
Send it to me
just
privately.
send it, message me,
Kev WYL, some
we'll,
numbers.
we'll throw the players
Kevin's
out there.
privates. And,
DM me.
I hope your fantasy teams are doing well, and have a great weekend. We will be back next week with more
for the Jose Canseco
fun.
episode.
Yeah.
Steroid era.
Jose.
All right.
All right.
Everybody,
Burnsy.
Good job, Jeff.
watch your
Coxie.
lips.
Good job,
and
Jacob.
go dogs.
Go
Go
dogs.
dogs.